They do not have to buy in.
You just said that. You just said that 2 minutes ago. You just said 2 minutes ago that they would have to buy in. You said they would have to buy in.
Have to buy in if she qualifies for Medicaid.
Are you forgetting what you said 2 minutes ago?
Be in for it.
Are you forgetting already what you said just 2 minutes ago?
Look, he has been a skilled debater. We saw him with Sarah Palin. We've seen him in the past. The question is, does he still have his stuff? And
spontaneity.
Yeah, and how sharp is he? Does the Joe Biden tonight, he the same Joe Biden who could respond with one word to a
you're raising the question by the question.
A younger Brian Williams.
I think that we are at a tough point right now because there's a lot of people who are concerned about Joe Biden's ability to carry the ball all the way across the end line without fumbling. And I think that Castro has some really legitimate concerns about, can he be someone in a long, grueling campaign that can get the ball over the line?
And he believes Joe Biden is declining and doesn't have the energy to take on Donald Trump. Here's what Tim Ryan just told CNN's Arlette Saenz.
Typically what you meant.
Well, I made the statement. It was a comment that I made, and I'm not backtracking from it. It is a concern you're hearing from a lot of people in the country. I'm just saying that it's unclear sometimes when he is articulating positions. There's a lack of clarity, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that last guy, Tim Ryan, he was one of the earliest endorsers of Joe Biden after he dropped out, and now all these people are lining up behind him, pretending like this doesn't exist, pretending like Democrats weren't the ones who were the first to point this out. Now it's just, don't believe your lying ears and lying eyes. Biden's fine. We'll prop up a guy who's obviously mentally declining to preserve our corrupt institutions and our jobs by kneecapping Bernie Sanders from getting the nomination. And at this point, it looks like they are successful. Oh, that hurts to say. Glenn Greenwald wrote about this obvious obfuscation today in The Intercept in a great piece. I really recommend you guys read the whole thing. Before Biden became the consensus establishment choice 3 weeks ago, and Democratic operatives thus tried to impose a ban on speaking ill of him while deceitfully pretending they and their clients never did so for fear that it could cost them future consulting or political gigs within the Biden-controlled party, it was commonly and routinely acknowledged, even on DNC propaganda outlets such as MSNBC, that Biden's cognitive decline was an open secret among Democratic Party officials who believed it posed a serious threat to his ability to campaign, let alone beat Trump, let alone govern as president. And what do you know? Biden's MIA this week, just not campaigning at all. Glenn's piece also points out another rumor that the Democrats started. Birtherism about Obama, that actually started from Hillary Clinton's camp, not Trump. She started those racist, rumors about Obama being foreign, but she said it with dog whistles, and her campaign leaked photos of him in African garb. Trump then said it explicitly, and obviously that rumor isn't true and racist, but it's undeniable that the Democratic establishment is, they're starting some of these vicious rumors, and then they go, who, me? When they're caught, and deny. And the media is just complicit in this too. You saw those clips. They were openly talking about Biden's mental decline until, golly gee, the establishment has lined up behind him, and now they need to pretend like it doesn't exist because he's the last establishment guy standing. And now Biden is going into tomorrow's election, the huge favorite, unable to withstand the rigors of a general election against the most dangerous president in history. But you know what? Bernie Sanders supporters, they'll get blamed if he loses anyway, even though we warned you. So there's the silver lining, huh?